People that's actually using their own brain for a change and not voting based on skin color, but voting on actual policies for themselves or the black community. There's a lot of people who are black Americans who got a problem with that. Case in point, our sister here. Let's check this out.
Now, I told y'all when y'all come for me, I come back, and since people like to think they slick, I need to come on by here and show them I do oil changes. Now, we're going to address this. We lost another one to the code. First of all, who is another one? Because I don't even know you. When were we together? Skin folks don't make us kin folks. And sometimes dirt is thicker than blood, if you know what I'm saying. So how could you lose somebody you don't know? How many of my bills have you paid? How many children do I got? Do you even know that? No, you don't. So we ain't lost nothing. And then you're going to say, we lost another one to the cult. The only hateful, evil, vile, occultic type of people is yourself. Because you're trying to make people who look like you vote for somebody who, under false pretense, supposed to be like you. Is you out of your mind? We cannot be this ignorant in this day and age. I'm not voting for anybody else based on their color. And let me explain to you what I mean. The only time that I have ever voted was in 2008, ignorantly, blindly, based on color. I did not know anything about Barack Obama until the night he was elected. And God opened up my eyes and showed me he was everything anti-God. He was a whole demon. And his policies proved to be so. So I vowed that I would never, ever vote in any political party ever again. I can legislate in the spirit realm. You understand me? Because that's where real work takes place.
Now, as you heard, she voted for Barack Obama just because he was black, not because of any policy that he had, nothing. And unfortunately, you still got some people that's going to vote for Vice President Kamala Harris just because she's perceived, and listen to the word I'm using, perceived to be black. Because that woman is not a black woman. She was not raised to be a black woman. She was raised with an East Indian mother. She was raised in Canada around white folks. Then she came over here to an HBCU. That woman was not around us like that. But some people feel that she is black, and it is what it is on that. But they're not talking about any policies she's presenting, right? We have evolved past that, the color, thing. We evolved past that because we have learned our lesson, just like this sister have learned her lesson. And we're only going to look at policies. We're not even voting for a political party. We're not going to be Democrats. We're not going to be Republicans. We're going to be completely independent. And we're only going to look at the policy of a candidate, not the party. We're not committing to a Green Party. We're not committing to a Libertarian. We're not committing to any other party, no matter what it is. We're committing to being independent as a black nation. And as a black nation of people being politically independent, now everybody got to work for your vote. And that's what you want. You want a bidding war. Because when someone is working for your vote, that means they got to give you something. They got to give you something. And we're saying symbolism is not nothing to give. You can't give away symbolism. You got to give away tangibles, tangible items to black Americans. It's just that simple, ladies and gentlemen. These people, that's all the cult. Well, no, they in a cult. This vote blue no matter who, that's a cult. Because they can't think for themselves. They can't even look at what policies is good. They repeat everything these the Democrats tell them like parakeets. Just repeating. And they don't even realize how silly some of the things they say sound. And how some of the things they say don't even benefit black Americans. But no, that sister basically got a mind of her own. And trust me, people who have a mind about their own, it scares some people, especially some black folk. Because when you start calling them out on their BS, they don't like it because they realize, wait a minute, they're comfortable being mindless. We're not. We're thinking for ourselves. And we vote for whoever we want to vote for. That's why our ancestors did fight for us to have a right. Listen, vote. It's called voting rights. It's not saying your voting rights are only tied to the Democrat Party. No, your voting rights is whoever you want to vote for, whoever. And I always say exercise that right, especially when there are things on the line. Even local elections is extremely important to you as it is that national election?